talk about Halloween. And what actually is Halloween? Well, Halloween, the name, is meant All Hallows Eve. In Dutch, we say Allerheiligen. That's on the 1st of November. The Celts, there are some people who believed they celebrated every 1st of November the harvest season. And then they grew all kinds of vegetables. And with the harvest season, they celebrated that they all had food, and they celebrated for the next year. What they also did, they opened the door of their house. So they left a little hole in the door. So people thought that spirits of dead people came through the door. So they left the door a little open, and then the spirits could come through the door, and they left lots of food in front of the door so that people could take it. They also left a seat open on the table to celebrate with the dead people. But that's not the only thing who could come through the door. There was also the demons, and that were the evil spirits. So the demons, they didn't want them in their house. So what did they do? They dressed up like scary people, like how we know Halloween right now. They dressed up like scary people, like some skeleton or a bat, and that's how they thought they could send the demons away. Well, in the United Kingdom, they celebrated a little bit different. On the 2nd of November, there were some poor people. They will come through the door, across the door, and they walked. And on every door, they knocked and they said, "Oh, can you maybe give me some bread?" They begged it for bread. When they get some bread, they give you a prayer. They will say, "Thank you very much," and they will say all good things about them for God. That's why we nowadays that we go through across the doors, and we knock on the doors, and now the kids say trick or treat. That's where trick or treat came from. It's like a mix up between the Celts and the people from the United Kingdom. It's all mixed up. It's Halloween. So that's what Halloween means. Is there a question? Yeah?
Moet ik het Engels of in het Nederlands?
What would you like?
Ik wist niet echt wat poor people is.
Poor people. Poor people is people who don't have money. That's what you call poor people. Yeah? Are there any other questions? Okay. Well, then we have what we're going to do. I've put it a list of points what we're going to do. I'm going to show you. We're going to, I've got a sample. This is the end result. We're going to make our own pumpkin. And how are we going to do that? Well, first, you take a balloon. You blow the balloon, but not too much. There needs to be a little bit leftover space so you can squeeze in the balloon. I will show you. Oh, that was too much air. Another one. Okay, so this one is not filled with totally air. Okay, what we're going to do, you can squeeze it like now. It won't break. It won't break. If you got a balloon, you take a rope and you cross it around the balloon. You need to tie it up And it's nice if someone in your group can help you with it, because it is a little bit difficult, as you can see. So you need to tie it up, and you need to tie it up very tight, that you got like this. If you can see, there is some kind of hole in the middle. You take 3 ropes. You do this with each rope, and you tie them up on the end of the balloon. And after that, you've got like this squishy kind of thing, which you can see here. You can see it's like bold, and there is a gap in between. And next on, if you got that with all the kind of rope, you can take some glue. I will put glue on the table, and you can take it, and with some papers, old papers, you rip them in strips like this. You can you put the paper in the glue, and after that you put it on the balloon, and it needs to be with a lot of glue because it needs to stick on the balloon. On the end, you've got the whole balloon filled with a layer of paper, and that's step 1 for our progress. It needs to dry. If it's ready, you think you're ready, you can come to me and you get a cup like this, and you can put it on the cup to dry, so it won't fall off and it won't stick to the ground. I see a question. Yeah? Okay, and this is the first step. On the next step we're going to paint, but first it needs to dry. So this is the first thing we're going to do today. And I need some help. Someone needs to give everybody a balloon. And I need some more ropes. So some needs to cut the ropes. Yeah, Loreen?
Oh,
You can give them to everyone. Everyone needs 3. Yeah? And if you've got a balloon, oh yeah, that's also an important thing. I see questions. No? Oh. Everybody needs to lay down. Everybody needs to lay down a piece of paper so you can glue on the paper. Yeah, you want to?
Moet je één appliceren of meerdere?
More. Yes, so more layers. Another question, Valentine. No? Yeah? Would you like to, yeah? Okay. Are there more questions? No. Yeah?
Mag je het bij elkaar zetten?
It's in a group.
Maar is het goed? Zo doen?
No, a little bit less.
Nog gewoon hoor.
Less.
Minder.